Heartbreak feels like the end. Like your chest is caving in, like you'll never breathe normally again. Especially when it was real love, the kind that rewired your brain, made you believe in forever. But what if I told you that the women who hurt the deepest are often the ones who come out the strongest? Not just over it, but transformed, more resilient, clearer on boundaries, radiating self-worth that attracts better love next time. Today, we're uncovering the psychology you never knew, why heartbreak hits women harder at first, and why that same pain forges unbreakable emotional strength. If you're in the trenches right now, this is for you. You're not broken. You're being rebuilt. Like if heartbreak has ever made you question everything. And subscribe for more real talk on love, loss, and leveling up. First, the science confirms what your body already knows. Heartbreak hurts like physical injury. fMRI studies show rejection lights up the same areas as burning your hand. Dopamine crash, cortisol spike, it's literal withdrawal. But a massive study from Binghamton University, over 5,700 people across 96 countries, found something striking. Women report higher emotional pain, averaging 6.84 out of 10 compared to men's 6.58. Physical symptoms like insomnia, appetite changes, chest pain, women scored 4.21 versus men's 3.75. Lead researcher Craig Morris explained it evolutionarily. Women invest more biologically in relationships. A wrong choice could mean pregnancy, years of raising a child alone in ancestral times. So women evolved to feel the loss of a high-quality partner more intensely. It's a protective alarm system. Men, they can move on faster initially because their investment was lower. But here's the twist. That deeper initial pain in women isn't a curse. It's the fuel for deeper healing. Women are often wired and socialized to process emotions fully. From childhood, we're encouraged to talk, feel, reflect. When love ends, we don't just cry once, we grieve. Anger, bargaining, depression, the whole cycle. We talk to friends for hours, we journal every memory, we replay conversations, cry in the shower, scream into pillows. It hurts like hell, but processing means integration. Men, socialized to tough it out, often suppress or distract. New rebounds, gym obsession, workaholism. Studies show men report heartbreak in online forums long-term, and many never fully grieve. They replace, but the wound festers. Women, we face the storm head-on. That raw vulnerability builds emotional intelligence. We learn, I ignored red flags here. I lost myself there. I deserve reciprocity. Each tear etches wisdom. The Binghamton study explicitly states women recover more fully and emerge emotionally stronger. Men often move on without true resolution, haunted by what-ifs years later. Think of heartbreak like controlled burning in a forest. Painful, destructive at first, but it clears dead wood so new growth explodes. Post-breakup, many women report stronger boundaries, no more tolerating inconsistency, deeper self-love, therapy, solo travel, hobbies rediscovered, clarity on values, what they truly want in a partner. Resilience, they've survived the worst, so fear loses power. This isn't fluffy motivation, it's backed by patterns in breakup research. Women who grieve fully often enter new relationships with higher standards, better communication, and less fear of being alone. Because we've felt the depths, we appreciate real connection more. We've rebuilt from ashes, so we know our worth isn't tied to someone else's presence. One woman I heard from said, "The day I stopped begging him back was the day I started becoming the version of me he could never deserve." That's the alchemy of heartbreak. So if you're heartbroken right now, let yourself feel it all. No shortcuts. Cry, rage, reminisce. It's not weakness, it's strength in motion. Lean on your circle. Talk it out. Women heal faster with support. Reflect without self-blame. What did this teach me about my needs? Reclaim your identity. Rediscover passions. Set goals. Date yourself first. Trust the timeline. The pain peaks, then fades. You'll wake up one day realizing you're okay, then better than okay. You're not just surviving this, you're evolving into someone fiercer, wiser, more magnetic. Heartbreak from real love hurts women harder at first because it was real. But that depth of feeling, it's the same depth that allows profound healing and unbreakable emotional strength. You didn't lose your capacity to love, you upgraded it. The next chapter isn't settling, it's choosing from strength. Men often remember events. Women remember meaning. She remembers. Women don't distract themselves from pain. They sit with it. They analyze. They relive conversations. They ask, what did I do wrong? This deep emotional processing hurts more in the beginning, but here's the truth. It also makes women heal stronger. When a woman finally lets go, she doesn't go back halfway. A woman who has lost real love becomes more self-aware, builds emotional boundaries, stops accepting half-love. She may cry quietly, she may break internally, but once she heals, she loves differently, not desperately. And the man who lost her, he often feels the pain later, when her absence becomes permanent. So no, women don't hurt more because they're weak. They hurt more because they loved deeply, they bonded fully, they believed sincerely. And that kind of love always leaves a mark. Her brain releases oxytocin, the bonding hormone, every time she feels emotionally safe, understood, and connected. Over time, her partner becomes her emotional regulator, her sense of safety, her calm in chaos. So when real love is lost, her nervous system doesn't just miss the person, it panics. That's why heartbreak for women often feels like anxiety, emptiness, physical pain in the chest. She's not dramatic. Her body is literally in withdrawal. What he said when she was vulnerable, how he made her feel safe, the future she imagined with him. So when love ends, she doesn't just lose a person, she loses the version of life she believed in. That loss is identity-level pain.